Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So, y'all, this is another video right here of a fatal police shooting. It's not a black guy from what I can see on the video or what I can tell on the video. But at the end of the day, it still does not matter that another person lost their lives to a police shooting. But sometimes those shootings are justified, y'all. And this is kind of one of those times where I feel like it was justified. Because what do you think that they're going to do when you hop out of your vehicle with a shotgun? What do you think the police going to do? They going to stand there and wait to see what you going to do with that shotgun, or are they just going to shoot you first? And that's exactly what happened. They shot him, and as y'all can see, just like I said, that he was it was fatal. So he didn't make it up out of there, y'all. But I don't know what's going on with people now. Everybody just, like they say, we are living in the last days. And I truly, truly believe that, because if anybody believes the Bible or ever read the Bible and got up to Revelations and the description of what it was going to be like in the last days, I can say that I'm kind of not kind of. We are definitely living in the last days, because every time you turn around, it's just all of it's just madness. So I'm just so sick of people, y'all. I say it all the time. I really, really try not to feel the way that I feel about people, because I really should not be feeling the way that I feel about people. People, y'all, just like I said, they just crazy and they can just stay away from me. I never was a people person, and I'm glad of that. I never was a people person, and I never will be. It just is what it is. So anyway, y'all, let me play this video for y'all real quick, and then I will read the article.
601 garage door just opened. Vehicle started in the garage. Hey, please stop! 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 Got a 28. Stop!
Speeds are going to be 55 miles per hour. Subject possibly armed and dangerous due to the home invasion. Unknown occupants.
Just fire! Just fire! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move!
So I didn't mean to play that again, but I just kind of, when people do things like that, he wanted the police to shoot him is what I feel. Because if you jumped out of your vehicle like that with a shotgun, you cocking it back and doing all that, you knew what they were going to do. So in this instance right here, y'all, he was a white guy from what I can see. So we know that it took a lot for them to shoot him. If he would have jumped out with that gun, if with that shotgun, if he would not have cocked that shotgun, and maybe would he probably would have held it for a minute while they were yelling at him to put it down and all this that and the other. But the point is that y'all would have been arguing with him about putting the loaded gun down. And they probably would have, if that man would have put that gun down, they probably would have locked him up. But just like I said, I do feel that this shooting was justified, because the way that he jumped out of the vehicle with the shotgun, cocked it back, and letting them know that he was ready. He was ready to do what he was going to do. So they didn't have a choice but to do what they had to do. But if it was a black person, they definitely would have. As soon as he would have jumped out with the gun in hand, they would have shot him. They wouldn't have asked him to put the gun down. They wouldn't have done any of that. They would have shot him. He could have got out of the car without a gun in his hand. He could have opened up the door and got out of the car empty-handed, and they still would have shot him dead. So that's the difference. And I think that's what people don't understand, the difference between when the police shoots a black man, when they have that type of incident with the black person, and the same type of incident with the white person, and somehow the white person ends up making it out when they were more of a threat to the police officer than a black person was, because how is a black person with nothing in his hands a threat to you that you feel like that you need to take his life, versus a white person who jumps out of the vehicle with a shotgun in his hand and cocking the shotgun back, and and the police are still talking to him, still trying to give him a chance to put the gun down and do all of that before they shot him. So that's where the difference is between black and white. If people want to act like they don't know what the difference is between when the police fatally shoots a black person, when they fatally shoot a white person. Just like I just said, the white person, they're gonna give them chance, they're gonna talk to them, try to talk them down and do all of that, they're gonna give them a chance. But a black person, they're not even gonna give you a chance. They're not gonna talk you down. They're not gonna do anything. Because just like I said, if that was a black man, he could have jumped out of that truck with nothing in his hands, with his hands in the air, and they still would have shot him. So that's the difference for people who act like they don't know what the difference is, or they don't see a difference. But anyway, y'all, so let me read this article. It says a man was shot dead by cops in Illinois after he opened fire on officers following a wild chase that started when he allegedly shot his own dad. And a dramatic scene was caught on police video. The Kendall County Sheriff's Office and Plano Police Department dropped graphic segments of the footage from last month's incident, and it showed the suspect, 36-year-old Nicholas Novak, hopping out of his vehicle at an intersection with a shotgun in hand, firing at least once at responding officers. Okay, I didn't see where he fired or didn't hear. Maybe that's when they put the video on pause. I was just thinking I was just hearing the officers' guns shooting, but the first shot must have been from the shotgun, and then that's when they started shooting. But like I said, that was the part where the video went into where the video was paused. So it looks like he did shoot at the police, which prompted them to shoot at him. But just like I said, y'all, again, so y'all mean to tell me that he jumped out of the vehicle with the shotgun in his hand, showing y'all that he was about business. He was about business. And it still took for him to shoot at them one time, for them to fatally shoot him. And just like I said, if it was a black guy who jumped out of the vehicle with nothing in their hand, nothing in his hand, and they would have shot him on the spot. That's what I be talking about, y'all. And that's what everybody else talking about. Why we can't get the same chances that they get. So many black men and women and children were murdered by the police. It's because they're claiming that they were afraid for their lives. They were afraid for their safety. And you shoot and kill this man who's showing you that he's empty-handed because he has his hands up. You shoot and kill him, but you allow this white guy to get out of the truck with a shotgun and shoot at you first before you shoot him. That's what we talking about, y'all. Just like I say, and I say it again, for those in the back who act like they don't understand what our rage is, what black people's rage is with the law, and why we don't trust the law. This is one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons why, y'all. This is one of the reasons why they don't give us the same chances that they give y'all, or that they give them. I don't know who's watching this video, but I'm just saying. They don't give brown colored skin the same, they don't give us the same advantages that they give to palm colored skin. Like, y'all really have to show and prove that y'all ready to harm these people before they decide to harm y'all. But we don't get the same thing. That's what we be talking about. So anyway, y'all, let me get back to this article. Okay, a Kendall County Sheriff's deputy and Plano police officer both returned fire with about a dozen rounds, and the footage shows the suspect collapsing to the ground after being struck. He was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. 911 audio recordings leading up to the shooting have also been released. featuring Nicholas's dad, 70-year-old Russell Novak, reporting a potential home invasion on the night of September 27th. Russell reported that some of his guns were missing and noticed signs of forced entry at his home, but then he suddenly started screaming and a loud bang is heard, and the line goes dead. Around the same time, another caller dialed 911 to report shots fired in the area. Body cam footage then picks up when the first Plano officer responded to the home invasion as the suspect backs out of the garage, defying orders to stop. Then the dash cam video shows the chase and the fatal confrontation. Russell Novak was reportedly shot during the home invasion at his house and later died. Damn, so the father died too? Damn. Dang, y'all. All right. The Illinois State Police Public Integrity Task Force is investigating the officer involved shooting, authorities confirmed. So, yeah, the father died? That's crazy. That's crazy. So I wonder what was going on with that son then. He was 36 years old. So he was definitely, well, I'm not going to say that if anything ever happened in his life to traumatize him, you would think that by 36 years old, you would have maybe worked it out a little bit. I don't know, maybe seek help a little bit if you felt that something was going on. I don't know. I don't know. I say that, but then maybe a lot of people can't afford help, or a lot of people maybe think that they don't need help, so they're not going to seek it. I wonder what led up to him feeling like he needed to shoot his father. But whatever led up to it is what led up to him fatally losing his life, because just like I said, I think he jumped out of that vehicle already knowing that the police was going to shoot him. So I think that it was the suicide by cop thing, y'all. I think that's what it's called, suicide by cop. So I think that's what that was with him, because for whatever reason he unalived his dad. Well, I guess he didn't know at the time that his father had died, but he knew that he had shot his dad. And if he shot his father with this shotgun, then he knew 9 times out of 10 that that man probably wasn't going to survive that. So maybe everything was running his head. He was ready to die. So that's why he jumped. He knew what to do to get police to shoot him. So he knew what he was doing. So I don't know. Just like I said, whatever happened to lead up to the point of him shooting his dad, but it's just all messed up. Whatever happened, it's just all messed up, because now the rest of the family members have to deal with that and whatever else may have been going on in their lives, y'all. Just like I said, to lead up to this point. So it's just all crazy, y'all. The only thing that I can do is pray for this world and pray for these people in this world who, you have people running around talking about demon time like it's a joke. And y'all keep talking about demon time, demon time, demon time. And look at all these demons we have running around. Look at all this demonic stuff going on out here. And y'all laughing and joking, talking about demon time. Like, that's why I say I can't stand people, y'all. But anywho, thank y'all for watching my video. I'm out.